Minecraft shaders, one of the most overlooked things inside of Minecraft. Shaders completely overhauled the original graphics of Minecraft to make it look 100 times better. It seems like a lot of people would rather have original graphics or maybe even PvP texture packs. But shaders are definitely a must-have for your Minecraft survival experience. Watch the video to the very end to find out what the top 5 shaders are for MCPE. It will actually shock you. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the top 5 shaders for the Minecraft Bedrock edition. This is going to be strictly working for the MCPE edition. Sadly, these shaders don't work for Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and Windows 10. All those other editions are just not working because they're currently on the Render Dragon engine, and this is completely on a completely different engine, which is actually insane. But let's go ahead and jump right into the number 5 spot. It's actually going to go ahead and shock you. Coming in at number 5 is actually the Gedhang Shaders. These are actually pretty cool. As you guys can see, they have a pretty minimalistic look and they don't really actually require too many good specs on your phone, which I'm super happy about. And to go ahead and test this, I'm using the lovely Olympian factions. You guys may remember this map actually from way back in the day when I used to host some Minecraft realms when they were actually less hackable. But basically, this is actually extremely cool. I really do like the look of this on this map, and they definitely look pretty good. Here's how the shaders look at daytime. They actually look a little bit brighter, which I really do appreciate, and I feel like these shaders definitely have a lot of potential. Sadly, the water isn't changed in this, but I feel like you don't have to change the water to have lovely shaders. The lighting is just good enough for me, in my personal opinion. Let's go to take a look at the rain. So when you go ahead and set it to rain, take a look at this transition. It's actually pretty decent in my personal opinion, and the rain is actually better than regular Minecraft. It doesn't really have too many features like water on the ground, in my personal opinion, but it actually has a gray sky, and that's actually pretty good. That's kind of the reason why it's at number 5. It's kind of a minimalistic shader. It's going to run on every single device, and that's what really matters definitely to a shader. It doesn't really matter if the shader is really high quality in RTX when nobody can run it. But let's go to jump into the number 4 spot on our list. Coming in at number 4, we have the ESTN Shaders. These are actually extremely cool in my personal opinion. They look very nice and they really focus on the colors inside of Minecraft. As you can see, this shader really focuses on the colors. You can see this very nice blue color over here, and in my personal opinion, it's a nice addition to Minecraft. It also does have shading here and there. It has a couple of shadows, as you can see, and it's definitely worth checking out these shaders if you guys are just looking for a really minimalistic look. But this is probably the one that's going to run on a lot of devices as well. Me personally, I don't really have the best phone, so that's why I'm lagging a little bit right here. As you can see, just me trying to go around here. Plus there is a bunch of command blocks, so you got to keep that in mind as well. But it's actually a really nice shader. If we come over to this area over here, we got some custom terrain going on. So this terrain is made by Craft. I used it for one of my faction servers and it came out pretty good. And it also showcases how these shaders work. They really focus on the colors of Minecraft, and it's actually a really nice look for Minecraft for once. But the top 3 shaders on this list are definitely gonna have custom water, they're gonna have custom shadows, and basically everything that you're looking for. But let's go to jump right into it. Coming in at number 3, we have the EUG Shader. It's actually a pretty cool one in my personal opinion. You can see that my shadows here, there's a lot going on, and I really do like how the shading is on this one. It's focusing less on the colors of Minecraft, but just really the shaders part itself. And in my personal opinion, it looks really, really nice. When setting it to rain, it actually has a really nice transition, as you guys are going to see right here. Oh, we're in the desert. The water particles are also a bonus, and they actually look pretty nice. This is definitely a bonus because a lot of shaders don't do this, and it seems like a lot of them overlook this. So here's how the rain actually clears up. It's actually a very slow transition, and as you can see, it was actually very wet on the ground, and now we're back to normal. The reason why this is actually at number 3 is because they still haven't really done too much to the water, but props to them for actually making this run on most devices. As you guys can see, basically as soon as the rain stops, top, the water kind of went very basic, and there's not really too much going on, so that's kind of why it's not really too high on the list. But you can see that it is making an effort to be a little bit different. But let's go ahead and jump into the number 2 spot on our list. It's actually going to be pretty crazy, guys, and here's a little bit of a glimpse of it changing to sunset, which actually looks amazing, guys. So definitely look for these shaders if you want an amazing sunset. But let's go ahead and jump into number 2. Coming in at number 2, we actually have the enhanced HSPE shaders. These are actually some pretty cool shaders that you guys should go ahead and check out. They do have some flaws because they have a little bit of false advertising, but in my personal opinion, they're actually pretty good and they're definitely worth checking out. But it seems like this shader may need a little bit of work. The lighting is actually pretty good. The water is great, but they don't really do too much to the sky, and it kind of feels like it's been overhyped on MCPE DL. Maybe it's just my personal opinion, but honestly, the shaders do need a little bit of work, but overall, the lighting and water are actually pretty good. But definitely with some additions with new features, these shaders are going to probably be taking the number 1 spot soon. They also did advertise glowing orbs, but I can't for some reason get them to work. I really wish they did. That would be a pretty cool feature. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the number 1 spot. Coming in at number 1 is actually the Freshwater Shaders. These shaders just look amazing, and they're definitely known for their waters by far, especially because it has fresh water in its name. But these shaders just look absolutely gorgeous. We're actually just coming up on sunrise, and this is actually pretty cool. How it's fading into the actual day is actually unheard of in the Minecraft community, especially for MCPE shaders, and it's actually just gorgeous to see this. As you can see right here, if we come across this water, we need to get a little bit closer, but the water is going to finally render in, and underneath the water, this looks crazy, guys. This looks amazing, and definitely one of the best shaders that I've seen all year, and it's just really a good shader, especially for 1.16. It does have a little bit of flaws though, so keep this in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and set it to nighttime, and you might want to go ahead and have some lights, but this shader just looks amazing, especially on this terrain, and even the sky, as you can see, looks great. So when taking a look at the rain, this is actually pretty cool that they actually mute the sound of it, so it's not as bad as normal. As you guys usually know, rain is very obnoxious, so we go ahead and set it to the daytime. We're gonna go ahead and see that it's actually looking extremely good, and it's called Freshwater for a reason. It actually has some very good rain in my personal opinion, and it just looks really cool. It has a cool transition as well, and you guys should definitely go ahead and check these out. At the nighttime, it actually gets very dark. As you guys can see, it's getting even darker, and it's actually pretty crazy. So now we're basically at the beginning of sunrise, so it's gonna get darker and darker. We're gonna finally see the stars. The stars are finally appearing right now, and it's actually crazy, this transition. I really do like the nighttime sky getting pretty dark. You definitely want to go ahead and maybe get dynamic lights with this, so definitely be a must-have for this shader. As you can see how dark it is, but it does a pretty good job where you can go ahead and still see, and you have some amazing stars. But anyways, guys, it's gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video on Shifteryplays. Bye.